In 1999, a Detroit-based rapper is murdered in a park over a fight involving a water gun.
And 7 years later, from the same group, another rapper is murdered in a bar fight over a pool game.
Whatever happened to those two? And also, which musicians died at the age of 27 and what happened to them?
And it's called the Club 27.
That's right, it's the Club 27. And welcome to the Voice Pollution Podcast.
Welcome.
It's your boy Sick Boy O'Banion here.
And Don Opaz here.
Okay, so what's up, Don?
Oh, well, it's okay.
It's okay, yeah. Me too, pretty much, yeah. Drinking Pepsi and
I'm drinking coffee.
Yeah, having the time of my life, obviously.
Me also.
Not so much, but yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so what did you do this week?
Well, I have to say the same song as...
Same song and dance.
And as last time.
Yeah. Did you watch any interesting YouTube videos? Like any of ours, maybe?
Yeah, but except for that, not much.
Yeah. Do you think people should tune into our Voice Pollution podcast?
I think they should.
Yeah.
And I wonder why they haven't already.
Yeah, that's right. And for today's topics, we have some juicy subjects to discuss.
That's true.
We're going to talk about musicians, of course, rappers, singers, guitarists, bass players, drummers, from all genres. And we're going to talk about some murders too.
It's true.
But that's not because the topics are not juicy because there's murders, but it's just that we've been itching to talk about these for a while now.
Yeah, and today's topics includes a lot of death.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah.
This overall, this world has a lot of death going on
nowadays. Yeah.
And but we're not gonna go into the war.
No.
War stuff. Yeah,
no,
it's not us.
Yeah, we keep the politics out of this.
Yeah, we kick the politics out the fucking door.
That's we do.
Yeah.
So, which one should we start?
Or should we cover the album of the week first?
Of course.
Yeah.
So, do you want to start?
I would love to start.
Okay.
But do you even have an album of the week? Because it's been only a few days since we recorded the last one.
That's true. It hasn't been a whole week since we last.
Yo, we're gonna just cheat a little bit now.
Yeah. Today we're gonna.
Yeah, it's gonna be a whole lot of cheating going on here.
Whole lot of.
No cheating in bed, so we're gonna cheat in music.
Yeah.
But I do have an album of the week.
Okay, tell us.
Maybe I should go first.
Yeah.
I have two picks because I couldn't decide.
Okay.
No, I had no idea which one I've heard the more. But it should be either Sap EP by Alice in Chains, or maybe, just maybe, it might be Cheap Thrills by Big Brother and the Holding Company.
Okay, so like 90s and 60s.
60s, the late of the 60s, yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's Janis. Yeah.
Today.
Yeah. I love Janis's voice. Her voice was like honey.
Yeah, I haven't heard her like so many years, so.
Yeah. I'm not. I don't know much about her solo stuff though. I've heard a couple of records, but it's been a while.
Yeah.
I love the Big Brother and the Holding Company, the first two, but I haven't heard the ones that they recorded after Janis left.
Me neither. But have you seen the live shows that she did?
I've seen the Monterey one.
It's a good one.
Yeah, I'd love to see the Winterland also, or at least hear it because it's been released on a live album too.
Okay, I think that I haven't heard.
Yeah, I think they sounded better live than on the record because the first album it's too polished for my taste.
Okay.
Cheap Thrills has some live stuff going on. It's like we have something to be proud of in Finland the band from the 70s, rock and roll band in every sense of the word, Hurricanes.
Ah, of course, yeah.
And the debut album of Hurricanes had equally 50% studio and 50% live.
That's true, yeah.
And I think some of that is on Cheap Thrills too.
Okay.
At least I think. I was listening to a compilation called "Sex, Dope, and Cheap Thrills," which was originally the title of the album.
Ah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, but the suits at the record company said no for the sex and the dope.
Okay.
The Cheap Thrills was fine.
Ah.
Yeah. And you see in the album cover.
Yeah.
It wouldn't fly these days.
No, it wouldn't. Yeah.
But you know it's done by Robert Crumb, the comic
the famous,
book, comic book guy, known for Fritz the Cat. Yeah.
For example.
Yeah, that vulgar cat that kept fucking around.
Yeah, I remember that.
Free speech and all that.
Yeah.
Well, I think it was supposed to be like a beatnik cat or something.
Okay, yeah.
But he kept luring girls in the bed.
It was that beatnik era.
Yeah, it was. And I think Fritz the Cat I love Robert Crumb's artwork. And that's why I love the album cover too for Cheap Thrills.
It's nice, yeah.
Yeah, it looks good. But there was something that made Robert Crumb kill the character of Fritz the Cat. I think he had enough.
Okay. Didn't know that.
He wasn't big into fame and for mainstream fame.
So when he got too much fame, he wanted to.
Yeah, I think he wasn't even paid for the album cover. But I doubt there was any bad blood between them because he did the font for Janis's first solo album too.
So he did a friend favor.
Yeah,
sort of.
Yeah, I think the original artwork had been stolen by somebody at the record company.
Yeah.
And then it was sold at an auction for like $250K or something.
Right.
Yeah.
$250,000.
Yeah, I think some rich ass CEO owns the original nowadays.
Of course.
And it was something very random, like Nike or something. The CEO of Nike or something.
So when you got enough money, you got the power and you can buy anything you want.
Or they're just a big Janis fan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's an option.
But I love the psychedelic rock sound of the Cheap Thrills and the blues rock vibes. I love to sample a whole lot of soul and blues in my own songs. So
yeah, it's true.
Yeah, the sound is very, very much to my ear.
Yeah.
But the Alice in Chains EP could very well be my album of the week too, because I heard it a bunch of times, and I love how Chris Cornell is featured on one track.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay, he was there.
He had an amazing voice too.
He had, yeah.
If we're gonna talk about dead celebrities today, I think we should talk about the ones that had the amazing voices too.
Yeah, maybe we should.
For example, how old was Janis when she died?
He was 27.
He was 27.
She.
Oh.
Yeah.
So it's perfect for our topic.
Yeah.
Today. Okay.
She belongs to the club.
She belongs to the club, yeah. Oh, well, it's a coincidence, but a nice one at that.
So you didn't know that?
I didn't know that, no.
Okay.
I don't know much about the people I listen to on record.
Okay.
I'm very oblivious to all that.
I know something, but
yeah, you know,
don't know all.
You know so much that I don't need to know.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I can be like stupid dumb to just about every subject that we talk about, because you're the trivia guy here.
Yeah, but you know the records and that kind of stuff more.
Yeah, that I do.
Maybe I know more about the other stuff.
Yeah,
including the artist or bands.
Yeah, we're equal on that.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's your album of the week?
Well, because it's not. how many days that have been passed?
Not a whole lot, yeah.
Yeah, so I think I should pick the one that I almost picked last time.
Okay.
And it is the Bathory's Blood on Ice.
Okay. So again, I'll throw my eyes into the lake.
That's true, yeah.
So have you ever considered throwing your eyes to the lake? You shouldn't do that, though.
Okay, good to know.
You remember what happened to Officer Rivera in Oz? He has no eyes anymore.
No.
He didn't throw his into the lake, but nevertheless, the effect is the same.
Yeah, but he can wear sunglasses all the time.
Yeah, but her wife wasn't that good looking, so he's not missing out on much. So do you think Officer Rivera will do the offender victim program that Peter Marie is organizing?
Well, I think he's considering it.
Yeah.
Like more than his wife.
It's a disaster waiting to happen.
That's true, yeah.
Yeah. I think Keller and Beecher should do that, though.
Those two are the good ones, yeah.
Yeah. But they're gonna kiss and make up anyway, so. But Oz is a great show. I would recommend it to everyone. I would recommend pretty much all of the HBO shows, though. The Wire,
almost, yeah.
Even Sopranos. I'm not a Sopranos fan, but I know it's a great show, though.
Yeah, I liked Sopranos when I was younger.
Yeah,
but haven't watched it like over in 10 years.
Okay, yeah. James Gandolfini was also 27 when he died.
Yeah, rest in peace.
Yeah, I know, but I did see that we did see the Sopranos dude, whichever the one he was in a movie.
Michael Imperioli.
Yeah,
you mean?
Yeah. And did you remember when that Vinny Pastore guy was in Shark Tank? He had a terrible product, though.
Okay, yeah. So what was the product?
It was a money clip.
Okay.
It was a money clip, but I think it was the Barbara woman got invested in that.
Okay, so Mark Cuban didn't?
No, he was out before they even started. Yeah, and Kevin too.
Okay.
Kevin called them cockroaches.
Okay, well, that don't surprise me.
No, he's a one-trick pony, though.
Yeah.
But he's rich, so who gives a fuck?
Yeah. And he don't give a fuck.
No. Should we start with 27 Club?
Yeah, I think maybe we should.
Yeah, I think so, too. Do you have your notes here?
Yeah, I got something written in paper.
So Don Opaz is gonna start with the 27 Club, and I'm just gonna introduce the other topic if we ever get there.
Get there. Yeah.
I doubt we will, because we talk so much shit.
But we'll see.
Yeah.
So, 27 Club. You know what it refers to?
I think it's the age when they died.
Yeah, at first it was like all the musicians that died. But nowadays, I read that almost every celebrity, like actors or these, when they die, in the that year, 27.
27, yeah.
Yeah, are counted.
Yeah.
For that club, but it don't mean the same.
No, I think they broke the record of 27.
Yeah, and I think it's stupid because at first it was only on musicians.
Yeah. So is there like there's a whole bunch of those. Is it like a sort of a magic number among musicians that there's so much of those that died at exact year of 27?
Yeah, it was actually it was considered that musicians that die that 27 years old.
Yeah,
it is like something to do with you mean physics or that diba-daba, but
like a heart condition or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it was made a medical or these exams, and it was later pronounced that it was just an urban legend. It was just a coincidence.
Did they actually like go through their bodies to find a common factor?
Yeah, I think so too. Okay. Well, maybe not all of them, but
yeah,
they started. I think they started to think that there must be something.
Okay.
Because every these persons.
Yeah.
But
I'm so ready to be educated on this, because before you brought it up, I had never heard about this 27 Club at all.
Okay.
Yeah. And it completely flew by my radar, and I had no idea. So I'm excited to find out which ones are involved.
Well, I can mention there are a lot of these, but I should mention a couple famous ones.
Yeah, the most famous ones.
Yeah, like Rolling Stones, Brian Jones.
Oh, he was 20. I thought he died younger, though.
No, it was. Okay. He was the first one.
Yeah.
Or maybe many wants to say that Robert Johnson was the first.
Okay.
The blues guy.
Yeah. I'm mixing him up with someone else. I think there's a dude also called something Johnson, who had this very disturbing song. There's nothing disturbing about it lyrics-wise, but it sounds very creepy. I think it says something about wonderful. Oh, what a wonderful feeling. I doubt he's the same guy, but
I don't think.
But he was another dude who died very young, though.
Okay,
and was a sort of a man and a guitar sort of combo.
This Robert Johnson guy is famous for the thing that it is said that he made a deal in the crossroads with the devil.
Okay.
To be famous.
Okay. And this guy has released records.
Yeah.
Okay, because the guy who I was talking about, he was completely underground. He never released anything.
This Robert Johnson died in 1933 or something.
Okay, but going back to Brian Jones, you've seen the movie about him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know who plays him in the movie?
God, I think I've forgotten it.
It's Bover.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I think he's called Leo Gregory. He's a British actor.
Okay, yeah.
But also known as Bover from Green Street Hooligans.
For that, yeah.
He was a real cunt in that movie, and they even said Charlie Hunnam calls him a miserable cunt in that movie.
Okay.
Yeah. They didn't actually show Brian Jones in like a positive light in the movie, though.
Well, yeah.
He was very douchebaggy.
Yeah, and what I read about him, it
might be true.
Yeah.
Yeah. but he was a musical genius, though.
Yeah, you can't deny that.
Whenever you listen to, like, for example, A Beggar's Banquet, where he plays he plays like the flute, he plays like the violin, he plays like the timpani and what have you, and he was fluent in almost any instrument. I love the old Stones.
Okay, and then I can mention, of course, Janis Joplin. We just mentioned.
So, how did Janis die? What happened to her?
If I remember correctly, it was an overdose, overdose.
Okay, so she was into drugs and booze both. I heard she was a booze hag.
Yeah, she liked whiskey.
Yeah, and you can hear the whiskey in her voice too.
Yeah,
but what a voice was that?
That's true. And of course, then there was Jimi Hendrix.
Yeah. Oh, Jimmy too. Yeah. James Marshall.
That's true,
but Jimmy Pop is still alive.
He's still alive.
Yeah.
But this Hendrix dude is...
Yeah, Jimmy McNulty is alive too.
Okay.
Yeah, but Hendrix was... I think Janis and Jimmy are often talked about in the same conversations.
Yeah.
Because they're from the same era. Mm. But very different because... Jimmy had a nice voice too, nice singing voice.
Yeah.
But of course he was known for his
guitar playing.
Yeah,
that's true.
He played a guitar that was on fire. He played a guitar that was behind his back,
and some say he kind of like made love with his guitar.
Yeah, on stage too.
Yeah.
Electric Ladyland is a fine record. Yeah,
it is. And of course, there's Jim Morrison.
Oh, him too.
Yeah,
these are all from the same era now.
Yeah, it went like Brian Jones died in 1969.
Yeah.
Then Janis and Hendrix died in 1970. Like Hendrix died in for fuck's sake, what is the month in English? Comes after August.
I think it's September.
September?
Yeah.
And Janis died in October.
Okay.
Yeah. And then Jim Morrison went in 1971.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of creepy.
But they say that Jim Morrison never died.
Yeah, he's under the same palm tree as Tupac.
Yeah. He's sipping
on a pina colada with Richie Edwards, and Darby is not dead either.
No.
And John Lennon is not dead either.
They got their own group somewhere.
Yeah. How old was Lennon when he died?
He was 40.
40. Okay. Yeah. I'm terrible with the years and the ages, so I have to kind of like ask you, and then you're like Google to me. If I ask you, you answer faster than Google.
Yeah. This year it was like 8th of December.
Yeah.
Then comes 45 years that John Lennon died.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's been even longer since Janis and Jimmy and.
Yeah, it's almost 60 years.
Yeah. Was Jim Morrison was also into drugs and booze?
Yeah.
Yeah. I at first I thought he was only just consuming alcohol, but.
No, but he was using with this Pamela chick.
Okay, psychedelics.
Yeah, I think so too.
At least in Oliver Stone's movie, they're using psychedelics.
Yeah, those two, and I think he used a lot of stuff.
Okay.
And of course, the name Club 27 came first to the public in 1994 when Kurt Cobain died.
Yeah.
And it was actually the writer Charles R. Cross who came up with this club name.
Oh, it wasn't Charles Schultz. He came up with the peanuts, though.
Yeah, that's true.
Which one's your favorite peanut? Mine is Charlie Brown, because I can relate to him.
I have to say, too, because I like Vicky Roster's song.
Yeah, and you don't know any of the other ones.
No.
Yeah, okay.
I have to admit it.
Yeah, you can carry on now.
Okay, so this Charles R. Cross dude came up with the club name.
Okay.
After Kurt Cobain died.
Yeah.
And I have a Heavier Than Heaven autobiography by him. He's written about Kurt Cobain.
Yeah.
And from the first reading, I liked the book.
Is he like a journalist or something?
Yeah.
Okay. A music journalist.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And I liked it. But when the years went by and I read about this dude more, I think he just wanted a little bit of fame for himself.
Okay, there's a lot of those going around.
Yeah, and
too much.
So he was writing so about the Kurt's last day that it's impossible to anyone know what he did that day.
Yeah, that much information.
Yeah.
I have a similar experience with a book about Tupac that was called Rebel for the Hell of It.
Okay, I haven't read that.
Yeah, I can't remember who wrote it, but I had it as a kid, and I thought it was. I got my own all information that I had about him. I got from that book because there was no internet, or at least you couldn't find information that much from there.
In that time.
In that time, yeah.
Yeah.
And nowadays, I refuse to read the book because it's so full of shit.
Yeah, for me, it's the same with this Heavier Than Heaven book.
Yeah, with the Tupac book, even the title suggests that he doesn't think much of him, rebel for the hell of it.
Yeah.
I mean, he was writing about how he just like to raise hell for fun, and which obviously isn't even true. But that was his opinion, and the whole book was pretty much just this guy's opinions.
That's always a bad thing.
Yeah, it's disturbing how easy it is to write a book and claim that you're some sort of professional on the subject matter.
Yeah, and you know a lot about that.
Yeah, even though you're fucking clueless about that.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Okay, so proceed.
Okay, a couple of things still to mention. First of all, it is a misconception.
Misconception.
Yeah, that's true. I'm not always good at this English.
Countdown to Expansion is a good record.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So after Kurt died, his mother Wendy told in an interview that I told him not to join that stupid club.
Okay.
And it is mistakenly thought that he meant this 27 club.
Yeah.
But he didn't. She didn't actually.
She meant the Mickey Mouse Club.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Oh, you shouldn't join that one. It's a cult.
It's a hell of a cult.
Yeah, Mickey is the most scariest cult leader ever.
Yeah.
Even after Jared Leto.
Of course.
And he's scary too.
And he's tried to level with Mickey, but...
Yeah, sometimes he creeps up on my dreams and sneaks up behind my back and asks me, "Do you like Beatles music?"
Does he ever say, "John Lennon"?
That's all he says.
Okay.
I just keep sabotaging your... you're doing a great presentation, and I'm fucking...
I don't mind it.
Okay.
It's good.
Yeah, okay.
So, actually, she meant all the other Seattle musicians that had died before Kurt.
Okay.
Like Mother Love Bones, Andrew, what was his last name? Well, anyway.
Yeah. Okay.
And all of them didn't even get to 27 years old.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and... but this Charles R. Cross I think he's so into that 27 club he created, or what was his intentions? I don't know.
Okay. So this, in a way, this is kind of like a conspiracy theory.
Yeah.
Well, not in that there's anything shady going on, but it's just theorizing and opinions and especially the one about medical conditions and
and it's all consumption that these musicians just died at the age of 27.
Yeah, and you're bound to die young if you keep using drugs and drinking every day.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's just the way the cookie crumbles, to quote Luke Wilson. And it's not about, whether there was something strange or weird going on with these young deaths. I think whoever this Cross guy is, he's talking out of his ass.
Yeah, he's out of his league.
Yeah. So is this even this Club 727 thing? Is it even talk about today? Do people still think it's a thing, or is it just a common name for people that died at the age of 27?
And nowadays, I think it is more that.
Yeah.
And then I have to mention this because I found out this when I was reading about this subject. So these are the two artists you know. And you like a lot.
They're not rappers, are they?
Actually, they are.
Yeah, I knew that.
Yeah. So, did you know that Frank Ocean and Juice WRLD are referenced to the club in their songs?
No, yeah. I had no idea.
Frank Ocean is in the song called Night.
Night.
Yeah.
Night. .s.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I've heard the song like a trillion times, but I had no idea. What does it say on that? Do you know?
It is referred that all of these deaths, I forget to mention that it's some kind of theory that every one of these persons had a white lighter when they died.
Okay.
And that is also something someone created, or I don't know.
Okay. Mark's first record came with a lighter. That doesn't mean anything.
No.
Yeah. Oh, it does mean one thing. It was fucking cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
I don't think the lighter thing. It sounds.
So it's again so far beyond.
Tinfoil hat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Juice WRLD had a song called Legends.
Yeah, I know that one too. But okay, but it's interesting. Even if it's not based on reality, it's interesting. Yeah.
Well, I'd say that like 20 years ago, when I first heard about it, it was really interesting.
Yeah.
But nowadays, it has lost its meaning, or because nowadays there aren't so many people that actually knew these musicians.
Yeah.
Because people don't listen good music nowadays.
No, I mean, if somebody were to know who Jim Morrison is, it's because they've listened to like a Kanye beat.
Yeah, that's true.
Like The Takeover, you can hear Jim Morrison's voice in the background.
Yeah.
But it's not the same thing because it's a sample. It's not like they know who the Doors were.
Yeah.
And I still like the fact that the producers are like sampling old songs, but still it doesn't really educate the younger ones to the proper music.
No, and it's good thing also because they keep the songs alive and the bands alive.
Yeah, that's true. It's a very good point. Yeah, but overall, I think that if I were to get into this whole Club 27 thing, I think also it would kind of lost its magic, though.
Yeah, nowadays.
Yeah, and I can see how it would be interesting to Frank and Juice WRLD because I think they both, at least Frank, he knows good music.
Yeah,
he's a huge Beatles fan, for example.
Okay, yeah.
Yes, and he loves Radiohead. He loves a lot of. I'm not sure if he even is like a big rap guy, because when I play the GTA and I hear his radio show.
So you mean GTA 5?
Yeah, GTA 5. Yes, and the Blonded radio.
Yeah.
He doesn't play like a whole lot of rap there, anyways.
Okay.
It's often something from the 60s to the 80s, at least. Yeah, but that's just. But he's an R&B singer. He's not a rapper, so
that'll some way explains it.
Yeah, and Jasper's not a rapper either. Yeah, he's got a show, so I guess he's an actor. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna shut up now. So were these were the most prominent figures in the so-called club?
Yeah, I think that these were the ones that are worth to mention.
Yeah, these are the ones that pretty much everyone should know, but the most famous ones, you know.
Yeah, and of course, then there's Amy Winehouse.
Okay. Oh, her
she died. Yeah, she died in 2011 at the age of 27.
Yeah.
Also.
Yeah. So there's like from different decades and from different genres. So everyone's like welcome to the so-called club, if you want to put it like that.
Almost like, yeah.
Okay. Amy Winehouse, and I doubt these they don't have a lot of in common anyways. It's just the age.
Yeah.
Yeah. So nothing mysterious about that, but it's interesting nonetheless, and it's clearly been discussed about a whole lot.
That's true, yeah. So, should we move on?
Yeah.
To the next chapter.
Chop Top. We should move on to Bill Moseley playing Chop Top as in Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah, I think so too.
What do you think about Bill?
He's a great guy.
Yeah, I think I'd love to grab a beer with him. Though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't know him personally, but wherever I have seen him or heard his music.
Oh, you mean Cornbox?
Yeah.
Yeah. Buckethead and Bill.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's weird, but he's in character and those. And I would. I think maybe we could talk about Bill some other time. We're not going to do it now, but someday. Bill Moseley, actor.
Yeah, and we could include Crispin Glover.
Crispin,
also.
Yeah, they're very similar, though.
Yeah, I think
good
so
point.
too.
And pretty much everyone knows the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Not the sequel, maybe so much, but I think maybe we could introduce him to them.
Maybe.
We could talk about Rob Zombie's film, whatever that's good. Devil's Rejects, House of 1,000 Corpses. He's the male actor on those.
Okay.
Yeah, Otis Driftwood or whatever he's called. But I prefer the other films because I'm not a Rob Zombie fan.
No, me neither.
But anyways, there used to be a rap group in Detroit by the name of D12.
That's true, yeah.
Their name was from the Dirty Dozen, as in there were 6 members, and they all had like a split personality. Okay. And that's why there's 12 of those.
Oh, that I didn't know, I have to admit.
Yeah, and the number wasn't always 6 anyway, but I think when they started popping, then there were 6 of them.
Okay.
But they were always called D12, the Dirty Dozen.
Oh.
And you might know D12 from, there was this dude, this bleached blonde dude,
so
this white guy.
You mean this guy that, for example, in the last episode we got mentioned?
Yeah, we spoke about him briefly, because he's not a big star anyways. I think he has like the makings of a good... If he ever decides to like go big, which I doubt will happen, but
that's true, yeah.
No, of course we're talking about Eminem.
Yeah.
But D12 wasn't just Eminem's group.
No.
And overall, they always talk about that when they recorded the song "My Band."
Yeah, I remember that.
They made fun of the fact that Eminem was the lead singer of the band.
It is good music video, by the way.
Yeah, it's funny. Very funny. And overall, D12 has great music videos. The Shit on You video was the first one that I saw.
Yeah.
And Bizarre is doing jumping jacks with Eminem dressed up as Richard Simmons.
Ah.
Yeah. But anyways, whenever they played the My Band song live, they always referred to this other guy as the lead singer of the band, because there used to be a member who actually was kind of like the de facto leader of the group.
Oh.
And we're here to talk about him today, and another member also, which D12 has lost over the years.
That's true, yeah.
Yeah, but worst comes to worst. My peoples come first. We're gonna talk about the other one first, who died a little younger than the other one.
Yeah, he died in 1999.
Yeah, his name was Cornel Pitts. And,
yeah, that's true.
His so-called split personality, this second, the character that he was playing was called Robert Beck. I have no idea what kind of a character that would have been because there's no pictures of that. And later on, you could see some of them dressed up as their characters. So I have no idea what kind of like Robert Beck would have been.
Yeah, so you can only imagine.
Yeah, I could only imagine. But his artist name was Bugs with a Z.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah. They did some recording with him, some songs on which eventually made up into an EP called the Underground EP.
Okay, yeah.
I'm not sure about the EP if that's that ever was official, even though there was talking about releasing that officially, which never happened. But all of those songs have the beats sound the same, and I think they were recorded on similar sessions.
Oh.
And that's
in Detroit.
In Detroit, yeah. And this was before Eminem had become like a huge star.
Okay, yeah.
And he's on the EP. He's only featured on like 2 tracks.
It is. It's funny nowadays to think.
Yeah,
that
it sounds almost unreal.
Yeah.
But anyways, Bugs was featured on that EP, and he was almost on every song.
Okay.
And he was a crazy talented dude. Had a complex rhymes, a lot of multis and double rhymes, and overall very, very promising, talented guy.
Who we lost too early.
Yeah. So what happened to him?
Well, actually, it was in 1999. And
yeah.
He was only 22 years old.
Yeah, he was on a picnic with his friends or maybe girlfriend or something.
Or some people anyway, yeah.
Yeah.
And then there was this water pistol accident or...
Yeah, a fight broke out.
Yeah, I couldn't find much details about that, but...
There's not a whole lot of info on that.
He got shot 4 times.
Yeah, and then to make matters worse, I think he was even run over by a car.
By the vehicle. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think it was just one perpetrator or one guy who kind of like lost his marbles on that moment.
Yeah, there were only this one dude.
Yeah, and I think it killed him instantly.
Yeah. And at the time, did you know that at the time of his death, he was working on his first solo album?
Yeah, it was supposed to be called Mr. Obnoxious.
That's true, yeah.
And he actually did have this underground tape come out called These Streets EP.
Yeah.
It had like 5 songs with varying sound quality. But he did put that out, and it's extremely rare these days. I have seen the artwork, but I've never seen even a picture of the tape.
Okay.
Yeah. And it was 99, so Eminem was already, he was going big. I don't think if Bugs ever got to see his friend make it, but it was pretty close, because I think even in 98, the Slim Shady EP was making rounds on. I don't know if even Dr. Dre had heard it by that point, but anyways, but D12 never got around to making a real record. Their first album, Devil's Night, came out in 2001. So,
yeah,
and Bugs is not featured on that.
No. And if he only had lived like 2 more years, he would have
been featured on that.
Yeah.
Instead, on the record, you can hear a guy who Bugs actually had a wish that could be like joining the so-called band rap group, and he is of course Swifty McQuay.
Yeah, I was gonna mention that, but
yeah, Swifty is not on the Underground EP. But there was also a guy called IQ.
Okay.
I don't know what happened to him, but he's not on the record either.
He just came and disappeared.
Yeah, he was on Eminem's Infinite record too. I think he was around for a few years.
Okay.
There was also a guy called Fuzz Scooter, and he briefly also rejoined in 2011, but I think they even beefed at one point.
Okay.
But since there's not the information on Bugs there's so very little about him. But this other member that I mentioned earlier, that was the quote unquote the real lead singer of the band.
Yeah.
And he was Deshaun Holton, aka Big Proof.
That's true, and he got to taste the success a little bit.
Yeah. He was also known as Oil Can Harry and Dirty Harry, which was his the alter ego.
Oh, yeah. Didn't know that.
Yeah. I think they all had like really cool designs. Eminem was a mummy, and Bizarre was this weird Viking dude,
okay,
with a shirt that said hip hop, and
so he's kind of like a Scandinavian.
Yeah, in a way, yes.
Yeah.
But he had even red armpit hair. Very in vain in the Bizarre sense of humor.
In some ways, like a Norwegian.
Yeah, I think Swifty was a ninja. I think Dirty Harry, Proof. I think he was kind of like a robot with 2 machine guns.
Yeah,
and that was very cool looking too. But Proof was everybody knew him at Detroit. If you were into hip hop, you know him.
Yeah.
You knew him because he was hosting the battles, and I think Mekhi Phifer's character, what's he called? He's called.
I can't remember either.
Future. He's called Future.
Okay.
And he's based on Proof, even though Proof himself appears on 8 Mile 2. He's one of the battle rappers at the beginning called Little Tick.
Okay.
And he even, he was a genius, so he put his own name in one of the bars that he performs at the stage. I'll punish Rabbit or obsolete Future, Proof.
Okay.
Yeah, he was a sneaky dude. Yeah. And Proof was... he hosted the battles, he freestyled, he battled himself. He was doing a whole lot for the Detroit underground scene.
He was kind of like all-around guy.
Yeah, they even got into a fight with Eminem because Eminem wanted to sign him to Shady Records.
Okay.
Yeah, Proof was more like... But they didn't fight for long, though.
Yeah, I think so.
Proof did put out one mixtape and one solo album called Searching for Cherry Garcia, because he was a Grateful Dead fan. Yeah. And of course he's featured on the whole D12, both of those records, Devil's Night and D12 World. And even Bugs is featured on D12 World as a posthumous verse.
Okay, yeah.
And there's a song called Only the Good Die Young that was about Bugs. Yeah.
I don't think I've ever heard that song.
I think it's the last song on the record, and it comes after the Bugs verse. The Bugs verse is lifted from the song Desperados, which I played the other day.
You put the link. in my message board.
Yeah, on your WhatsApp.
Yeah.
And you can kind of like hear bugs a lot on DJ Butters' Kill the DJ mixtape.
Okay.
They even have a song on there which features only proof and bugs.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, it's the one I also played you the other day. It was called Act a Fool.
Yeah.
And you can hear how talented both of those MCs were.
Mm-hmm.
I often wonder how big they would be nowadays if they were alive.
It's interesting to think that.
Yeah.
What these guys would have made.
Yeah, and with both of them, the case was that it was over something very, very petty and like stupid, and so to lose your life over a pool game or a water gun, it's just crazy. It should never be happening anywhere in the world.
No, and I think it's kind of a situation that kind of only happens in America. You can't think that, for example, here in Finland, when you lose a pool fight or something like that, someone pulls out a gun and start to shoot you.
Yeah, it doesn't happen like that, but somebody might pull out a knife, though, which is very common here
these days.
Yeah. I would have said like 15 years ago that it's not possible in Finland, but it's now. Well, not the gun violence part, but the knives.
The knife ones.
There's a lot of senseless stabbings going on in Finland. We're not going to go into it too political here, but
no.
But I just want to say that sometimes I don't want to read the morning papers because they're all about. Someone's been killed, and
me neither. I skip the stories.
Yeah, and sometimes it's just about there's the constant need for spreading some hysteria, like
and panic, and this that world is a dangerous place. Well, that's true. It is nowadays, but you don't need to lift the spirit or
no.
Because there are people that read these too much, and then they became so fearless that they can't even go outside almost.
Yeah, I think they become fearful, not fearless.
Yeah,
that's the
true.
opposite.
Yeah.
But some elderly people might come kind of like isolated if they're worried for their lives.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's a very, very disturbing thought. And while it's not, it's like it's so. Our country is so small that it doesn't happen every day, but it does happen way too often, and that's something that could be kind of like prevented, but it's not.
No, it isn't.
Yeah, it's far more important to make sure that the food is too expensive at the stores, motherfucker. Yeah,
I think we should maybe learn more. Learn English more, because now there comes out mistakes that. Yeah,
it might be a little misleading, but I'll try to put it in the description after I listen to these before I release them. If there's a mistake, I'll put in the description and correct it if we don't realize we made it on air, so called. But I think we should go back to the D12 topic.
Maybe I do.
We've been talking about these for a while now, and I think it's something that greatly upsets us, so that's why we wanted to talk about.
Yeah, that's true.
I promise this will be the only time that we'll ever get serious here.
Yeah, yeah. You never know.
Yeah, but anyways, it's even when discussing hip-hop groups, like in Wu-Tang, they have lost only Old Dirty Bastard.
Yeah, one member.
And he didn't die by violence. He wasn't murdered.
Yeah, did he die on heart attack or?
Yeah, he died of a heart condition or some medical condition.
Yeah,
anyway.
Then I remembered correctly.
Yeah, and their group is even bigger than Deathwell. But the thing is that Detroit is I think it wasn't back then, at least it wasn't a safe place to live.
No, at some time it was the most dangerous city in America.
Yeah, and that says a lot because there's the Chicago and
Yeah, when you think about these other cities.
King Von and his friends have nowadays maybe made sure that Chicago is the number one, but we're not here to talk about that. But Detroit, when someone says that Eminem is not from Detroit, guys, they're not from the ghetto and they don't know anything about the struggle. Well, it's still it's a fact that 2 of their members have been murdered over very petty things. So it's always very sad, very heartbreaking there.
Yeah, and in some time the city was only to be said that in the center of the city, it was the most safest to be around or go outside.
Yeah.
And that tells a lot about that city.
Yeah, I think isn't the whole 8 Mile movie? It was shot in Detroit.
If I remember correctly, yeah.
Yeah, they even talk about how there's a lot of those abandoned buildings, and there's like one of the characters says that there was a little girl assaulted in one of those, and it was just because the guy who did it had a place to take her. The abandoned buildings that, and it looks very grim. And a very dark place, Well, I like how the club looks, the where they go to battle.
That's true, yeah.
Yeah, I think it looks very cool. But then there's like when they drive around town, it's not it doesn't look like home.
No.
Yeah.
And if I remember correctly, one of the biggest things that affected this was there was so many unemployed people.
Yeah.
There weren't any work to do.
Yeah. That's also kind of like covered in the movie. I think he's struggling to find work.
Yeah.
And he had a daughter in real life, but I think that was a sister or something. Well, it's Kim Basinger played her mom.
Yeah.
And she couldn't look out for her because she was hanging around with Michael Shannon, who kept singing "Sweet Home Alabama." I love the impression that he does of the lovely Leonard Skinner song.
Oh yeah.
I think they should make a Michael Shannon remix of that. But anyways, in Finland there's the possibility that you don't have to be employed. How would you say? Yeah, it's different than in the US because there you have to find work if you.
Yeah, because all the insurance and. If you don't have insurance, the health cost is like 10 times more.
That's right.
Than in Finland.
Yeah, that's what I was referring to.
Yeah.
And that's why he is in the movie. He's struggling to find work, and then he does eventually. Like that weird clamping, whatever the factory. They make car parts or something there.
Oh, you mean General Motors?
General Motors, yeah. Is it like a real place though?
I think it is.
Yeah. Is it a franchise or something though? I'm not sure.
GM.
Yeah, GM.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's working there. So and then there's a cool battling scene where. Exhibit is picking on the other workers, and then Eminem comes and crushes him in the yeah. Paul's gay, you're a faggot. It was a quote, so So
yeah, you should see the movie if you already hadn't.
I think I've seen it like over 20 times.
Okay.
Well, it might be closer to the truth if I say 20 times, though.
I think I've seen it twice or 3 times.
Yeah,
maybe.
But it's still, yeah. I love the guy who plays, all of the guys who play like the free world rappers. Lickety Split and Lotto and of course Papa Doc. But he played Tupac in the Biggie movie, and that role wasn't for him, not at all.
No.
I think the guy who eventually played Tupac in his own movie, All Eyes on Me, I think is called Demetrius something. He's a little bit better because at least he looks like him.
Yeah. And that's kind of an important thing.
Yes, it is. And Anthony Mackie doesn't look anything like Tupac, but he's great as the Papa Doc character. You mean Clarence's parents have a real good marriage, and I love how now we're talking about 8 Mile, which has little to do with Proof and Bugs, but
that's true.
I don't give a fuck. Well, the final battle where B-Rabbit goes on about the things that he was supposed to say. It was a genius move on his part. I doubt if he'll play in like that in real life, but it could. It could work.
Yeah, that's true.
And the free world pussies were nowhere to be found at the end. And even then, the Mekhi Phifer dude talks about hosting battles with B-Rabbit, and Eminem says that that's your thing. I think that might be like a conversation that Eminem and Proof actually
did go.
Yeah. Because I would imagine that even if Proof had lived longer, I doubt he'll ever wanted to be like the sort of rap superstar as Marshall.
Yeah, he could have enjoyed a little bit that, but comparing to Eminem's success, I don't think he wouldn't enjoyed it.
No, because on his Proof's first mixtape, none of the other D12 guys are even featured, not even Eminem. So I think he wanted to make it on his own.
Yeah, I think so too.
And the features that are there, they're like some lesser known Detroit rappers.
Some local.
Yeah, some local talent that he wanted to include on his record to give them more exposure.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's cool.
I always thought that Proof was a great inspiration for many people in the scene, hip hop scene.
Yeah. And in the area.
Yeah, and overall, I always thought that D12 was the first rap group that I was introduced to, so they always have a like special place in my heart.
Like before Wu-Tang, or?
Yeah. Well, I'm not sure.
Okay.
Pretty much the same time, maybe, and of course Cypress Hill was one of those. But they'll always be near and dear to me because of they were the soundtrack to my teenage years.
And that's true. That to me, Nirvana's gonna be always the first band.
Exactly, because it was the first band that really like blew your mind.
Yeah, and even though I haven't a couple of years listened that much Nirvana, it still is. To me, like you have those groups.
Exactly. You always like go back to those eventually and hear them
sometime.
Yeah, and you wish that you could hear them for the first time again.
That's true.
Because it's such a special.
Yeah, and I can remember like the first time that I heard the Nirvana records.
Yeah.
I can exactly remember the situations.
But you creamed your pants.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. But on this positive note, I think we'll end on this episode of our Voice Pollution podcast.
Yeah, I think the two topics we're going to talk about today is mostly rap.
Yeah, we talked a lot about death, but I think it's fun it's good that we ended on a positive note.
Yeah, that's true. And well, if you think about it, we're all gonna die someday. So
yeah, it's just natural.
Yeah, it's just reality.
Yeah. Also, if you're here for our podcast, I would love if you would spend 4 minutes of your time to go and check out my newest song, Instant Diamanti, Instant Diamond, which is also featured on this channel. That it's hip hop, it's Finnish hip hop, so you probably won't understand a word that I'm saying. But if it is your cup of tea, I would love if you would go and check it out. The beat is also 100% mine, so that would be much appreciated. And of course, check out our previous episodes too.
That's true, and I can also say that go check the song. It's a really good song.
It's a banger.
Yeah.
Okay, see you next time.
See you next time. Yeah.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.